Hey, welcome back to the Black and Gold Standard Podcast. And today we'll be reviewing the offensive line. These guys, they're much maligned right now, but honestly, by the end of the season, the offensive line played much better. And I think part of that was actually you had a quarterback that the defense kind of respected, so that he wasn't trying to run into a brick wall because everybody was playing an 8-man front. It seemed like so that helped out a lot. And like I say, the end of the year, the offense looked actually like an offense. The running backs actually had some room to run. So they're going in the right direction. Obviously, you got a big hole right in the middle of the offensive line with the center position. Kind of nervous of I don't know what's going on with that because um, I don't know if their goal was to try to get somebody in free agency, but if they did, they struck out on that because it pretty much dried up. So it almost look like they're going to have to rely on the draft. So we'll see what the Steelers do there. I mean, to be honest, worst come to worst, you got to bring Cole back. I mean, definitely, if you bring him back as a backup, but if you're going to have to go with a rookie, unless he's ready, day one. But we'll see what happened there. As far as the guards, I'm cool. James Daniels, solid. No problems there. I mean, he gets the job done, and I think actually he can play a little center if they got into a pinch. But he's solid. Um, on the other side, pretty solid there with um what is his name? Come on. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, um he's solid on that side. The tackles, um that's where the problem's at. I mean, because you got Jones over there that you basically bought him in to be your left tackle. You had him playing right tackle, which again, when he moved over there, the line kind of started playing better. He was able to move the ball, but at some point, put that kid where you want him to play, and that's at left tackle. Don't keep bouncing him around. Dan Moore Jr. I mean, I don't know. I guess he can't play on the right side, so he'll definitely be if they don't have to use him for any trades or anything. He's a good guy to keep, and he'll just be a good depth piece for the offensive line. Um, I can't really say too much more about this group. Even though I think the Steelers, their first round pick may be a right tackle. So they might be getting another big time player there. But this offensive line really needs to still. They need to keep putting resources into this line until they get it right. It almost seemed like it maybe now when you look back at it, it might be a big miss that they let Dotson go. Um, he went out to the Rams and turned into a Pro Bowler almost. So that was kind of a big miss there. But again, that was a guy that you was dealing with. I mean, he really wanted to play the right side. He had to move over to the left side. The Rams moved him back over to the right side, and so I don't know. The Steelers just gotta kind of figure that out. But for the most part, I would say this offensive line is probably above average. It's not they're not terrible, but then they're not great either. Um, I think now you're gonna have two quarterbacks back there that kind of be able to move around, so that'll help the line out a little bit. And like I say, by the end of the year, I mean they were playing some of their best ball. So as you can see, you could see the progress being made. Um, with those guys. So we'll just have to see what the draft brings. So right now, if I had to grade this This group, I'm giving them like a C plus. They at least but the arrow is pointing up. It's a strong C plus. But we just have to see. Like I say, I'm really concerned about the sitter position right now because they don't have anybody there. Like I say, they have a couple of guys that they kind of dabble playing center, but I don't want to see that. So hopefully they can figure something out in free agency if it is anybody left. But definitely, this almost looks like this is going to be a position that's going to have to be fixed in the draft. So again, we'll see what's going to happen. Other than that, not too much to really say else about this group. Like I say, it's going to be very interesting because, like I say, you're going to have two mobile quarterbacks that, sometimes they're not going to be in that spot where you think they're going to be because these guys are going to use their legs a little bit. So to be honest, that's something that they're going to have to get used to. And I know sometimes that can be, a hard thing. And you're gonna have two quarterbacks that kind of, I mean, to be honest, you look at their career, they take a lot of sacks. So, it's just gonna be, something different. And like I say, I think the main thing is got to open up some holes in the run game. But I also believe that you're not going to be getting that many, 8-man boxes, so you ain't gonna be trying to run into a brick wall every play. So that should help. That should help a lot. Other than that, I think we're done with the offense, and we'll start on the defense and kind of go through the defense, and then after that, we'll probably start talking more about the draft, kind of do a free agent recap. Other than that, that's it for today. Take care and talk to you later. I'm out.